Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? I'm just going to show you a few little items that I've gathered up, probably over the last 3-4 years that really come handy in an emergency when your power's out or, just any kind of emergency, truthfully, but especially if your power's out. If you got a solar generator, right there, that's my Pecron E600. Great little unit. This is a small one, but bigger the better. But if you want to save money, right here, a very good option for the money. Roughly $300. You can catch them on sale for $250, $275. But regular price is roughly around $300, when they're on sale. But every now and then they do lower them to $249, $270. $275, something like that. But a regular price, I think, on Pecron, it used to be $300. I honestly think they've raised them to $349, but wait it out because you can find them on sale. But for a small unit, an entry level, you cannot beat this, period. You cannot. It's got a peak surge of 1200. I'm pretty sure it's 1200. It might be 1000, but I believe it's 1200. And that means it'll take a peak charge like a refrigerator or air compressor up to that 1200, but continuous 600 watts. And it's a really good unit. But I was just going to show you a few things. But we'll start off right here with the radio. This right here, it's not an expensive one or nothing, but it's a middling, but you can get any kind, but you want to get it to where you can plug it up, to your receptacles on your solar generator. But, you can plug it up right there. You plug this end up right here to the radio. And that way you can just plug it up for electricity to your Pecron there or whatever unit you're going to have. But also, it has the lighter port plug-in right here. And this end right here plugs up to the radio. So this right here will literally go in right here. See, as you can see, just plug right up. And that way, you can have a radio for emergency weather. If there's a power outage, National Guard's out, who knows? But you want something with an emergency broadband on it, This too is a crank. I do recommend either get the crank or at least get one with solar. This one does not have solar, but it does have crank. And like I said, you can plug it up to the lighter or an outlet or just crank it up. It's got a little microphone, like a CB walkie-talkie to it and everything. You can see right there a good picture of it. I always say, you get what you pay for, but I give around, I'm wanting to say like 30 bucks for it, 35. It's been a good one. But another thing you want to have some light. Your power goes out, you don't want to have to burn candles. I've got oil lamps, I collect them. But yeah, they're great and everything, but they are dangerous, especially around kids. This right here, you can plug right up. Twist my camera there to the USB port, and they put out good light. I will say good light. And this one here, it's got a little switch on it, but as you can see, it's good light. You take a couple of these, you can put one in a room, and I promise you, it'll light up the room good enough for you to see and everything. But two of them in a room, we always put two of them in my living room, one on each side, and you can see perfectly fine. But you can get these right here on eBay, and I always put in, if you're looking for them, USB light or light bulb. That's what I put, USB light bulb. And some of them has the switch, and then I have some without the switch. You just plug it in and it comes on. It's got a little hook right here. But hey, they're an LED light. They're great. They last forever. But I'm wanting to say, I always buy them like 4 at a time. The more you buy, the cheaper they are. I'm wanting to say I give under $3 each for these. It was like $2.49, $2.59, maybe $2.69. But yeah, these are great to have. I have probably 10 of them. Some with the switch, some without. But that's one thing that you definitely need. And another thing, I have plenty of flashlights. I'm just using this one for an example. This is a cheapie. You can get them off eBay, Amazon for like 10 bucks. 12 if you get the charger and extra batteries. But you get rechargeable batteries right here. Put them in here. You plug it up to your generator. It recharges them. You got light for your flashlight, you know. Pretty good light, you know, for the money. But you definitely need a good flashlight. You can go outside to work or something, you know. You want to be able to make sure you can see what's going on. And speaking of batteries, I'll just set this up right here. That way you can see them. These right here, sorry about that. These are EBL brand rechargeable batteries. Here you got the AA. They give you a little case for them. I've got 2-pack, 8 of them. Here you got the AAA. You can see them in there. Got 2-pack of them, 8 of them. And then I've got 4 of the 9-volt, sorry, right there. Great little batteries, rechargeable. They last, honestly, for a good long time. This is probably about the best brand without breaking the bank. But yeah, you recharge them, and the good thing about it is you just need one recharger, and you can buy them just the battery, or it gives you an option of getting the charger in there. But as you can see, right there's your 9-volt right there. You just plug them straight like that on each one. You can plug up 2 of the 9-volt at one time. And then here, right down here, these little contacts, you can see right there, that is for your AAA. You can put in 4 AAAs at one time. And then here, up here, that is your AA. Put in 4 AAs. You know, not all at the same time. You got to pick them. I want to charge my AAs on this side or whatever, but you can charge all 3 size batteries on this one charger. And again, you just, right there's your plug-in. You just plug it up to the wall and you're set to go, you know. But it pays you to have different size batteries for, you know, flashlights or whatever, you know, remote control, you know, who knows. But it pays you to have rechargeable batteries put back. Another thing, I have probably 10 to 12 of different styles of these. Some takes batteries, but when they come out with these, I started getting these right here. I'm trying to keep this phone in focus, I'm sorry. This right here, got the little handles. You got your light. And also on this one, you've got a little handle on top and a button, and you got a flashlight. And that's an emergency strobe on the side of the road. All that I don't really care about. But, you know, it's just a lantern, and I left this plugged up so you can see it's a USB rechargeable. I just plug it up over here to my solar generator, recharge it up. I ain't got to worry about batteries for it. But you can't beat these. Like I said, you can hold it like that. You just pull it up. And there you got a good little light. You know, walk around the house, or, you know, kids go to the restroom or take a shower, whatever. You know, just wanted to show that. But rechargeable to me is a no-brainer over having to put in batteries on a flashlight or a light. You know, but always have backups. You know, who knows when that one, you know, this one here, because this actually has a rechargeable battery in it, when that battery's going to go bad. Well, if it does, this ain't no good no more. So always have more, and that's why I said I got 10 or 12 of these. And then again, Right here is another light. This is a Stanley, but it's USB. Plus, I can put it on the lighter port on the generator, or put it on USB right there. Either one I want to do. And then on this end, it's a USB going into a plug. So, you know, it's whatever way I want to plug it up. But this has got a flashlight on the front. Plus, it fans out like that. You know, you can really have a good light. But, you know, just multiple lights. You know, prefer rechargeable, you know, USB or whatever. And another thing, these right here are a lifesaver, and I'm telling you the truth. Whether you're traveling, camping, you know, whatever the situation is. But these right here, these are called solar power packs. And this is a solar one right here. You lay it in the sun. On the end here, you open it up. Right there's where you stick in your USB, or you know, the little USB-A, whatever it's called. It's got a flashlight on this end. 2 of them actually. It's got a little compass, but I ain't worried about that. And a little key holder, you know, to put on the keychain. But you plug your phone up to that. You keep this charged up, you can plug your phone up to it and charge your phone off of it. It's literally like a battery pack. It's a storage, you know, for power. When your phone goes dead in a blackout, you hook your phone up to this. You get the power off of it, charge your phone off, and then when the sun comes out, you can just stick this out there in the yard, on your banister, on your deck, and it'll charge itself right back up. So, you know, that's a nice little one. And these right here, honestly, they run literally, if you get on eBay, literally like $9, $10. And that's shipping and everything for this kind. You know, different styles, but different prices. But most of them, the basic ones, $9, $10, $11. So this one here, I paid a little bit more money for. It actually has got a flashlight on it right here. It's got a phone charger. Just like on my generator, I can just lay my phone right there and it'll charge. Then you open it up. It's got 4 solar panels. You lay this out and it's going to charge really fast compared to the other one. And I'm wanting to say I might have give 20 bucks for this. And this one has been a dandy. But you just fold it up when you're not using it. And it's basically the same thing, you know. You got a place here for your USB, USB-A or whatever. It's got 2 different ones here and then a USB on this one over here. But yeah, it's a nice one. I like it. But definitely need to get you something like that. They don't cost that much, so there's no sense in not getting one. And then for my last item, I wanted to show you this. A lot of people don't think of this, but when you're in a situation where you're in a blackout, you have no power, and I've said it before on one of my videos, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3, we literally had no power in the middle of the summer when it was hot. No power. I want to say it was for like 4 to 5 days. I forget which one, but at least 4. And I'm telling you what, it got hot. You know, we got an electric stove. You couldn't cook nothing, you know, which we had a grill and everything. We got by. But what was so bad then, and that's what made me get this and check in, do research, we had no hot water. So to make oats or soup or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you need hot water. Hot water to wash your hands, your face, you know what I'm saying. Take what they call a hobo shower, you know, get you a pan of hot water and a rag and soap and just kind of clean yourself off a little bit. But when you're going 4 or 5 days without hot water, you really miss it. Let me tell you, we really did. So right here, let me reach over here. They use these over in Europe a lot. And it's called a hot water kettle. And I mean, I'm trying to situate this. Let me just pick this up and show you. It's literally kind of like a tea kettle, but it's for hot water. Right down there's your little heating element. You know, this heats up here, the base, and it goes up in there, and it works just like a stove. You know, it heats it up. And when I fill it up to whatever, right there's the max level, 1.7 liters. You flip the switch on, and all this lights up like a flashlight, let you know it's on. And then you can push the button up here. It comes up, you know. But you got your little spout with a filter in it. It does have a filter. But you know, when you need hot water, there you go. You know, if you want to make some tea or coffee or something, you know, just it beats not having none. And you just plug it up to your solar generator right there, you know. And before, when I hooked this up just a little bit ago and put water in it, because I wanted to tell y'all what the wattage it took and how long it takes. And the wattage roughly is 1,090 watts, and it took 6 minutes to boil it till it, when it gets done, it gets to a certain temperature, the light kicks off and lets you know. So it takes 6 minutes, takes 1,090 watts. It would drop to like 1,088, go up to 191, you know, but it roughly stayed at 1,090 watts. So, you know, for 6 minutes, that's not bad. It's worth it. You know, you got some oats for breakfast, you know, instant oats or whatever kind of oats, you know, you ain't got no power, right there. And I literally got this, it was either off eBay or Amazon, but they're on both. Literally, to my door, tax everything, it was like $20, maybe $21. Can't beat it. I mean, honestly, we just keep that put up in the closet for an emergency. You know, we live in the country and the power does go out every now and then. But when you ain't got hot water, let me tell you what, this is a lifesaver right here. You know, but I just wanted to show y'all a few little things that you could use when the power's out and you do got a solar generator. Bigger the generator, the better. I'm not going to lie. But if you're wanting to just get your feet wet and get something that's good and not super expensive, again, even when it's not on sale, $3 to $3.50. If you just keep watching, you can definitely get it for $3, but they do go on sale for like $2.50, $2.75. So that's the Pecron E600 right there. But phone charger on top. But you got your lighter ports, your plug-ins, USB, all that. But yeah, just want to show you a few things. Keep you in mind of. You got your lights, hot water, emergency radio, power packs. Definitely get some power packs if you don't get anything. They're worth the money. And batteries. And again, a lantern of some sort or light. But I just wanted to show you a few things, but keep this in mind. They just call them a hot water kettle or a electric tea kettle. Over in Europe, I didn't know it, but they use these things like we use a microwave. You know, they don't put a pot of hot water on the stove and boil it. Right here is what they use. But great for an emergency. But hey, if there's something I missed or something you're thinking about, you want me to do a video on, leave a comment. You know, let me know. And we'll get to it somehow. And if there's something I missed, like I say, tell me in the comments. Maybe I need it, you know, if I ain't thinking of it. And you are, hey, give me the info. I'll add it to my little stash here. All right, people. Hey, thank you for tuning in. And until we do another video, God bless.